Consumers from all around the world know that Washington State produces the very best tree fruit. Every year we produce more than 125 million boxes of apples. We're the top sweet cherry producer in the nation, and we're a top producer of apricots, peaches, pears, and plums. We've built our global reputation because this is the best place on earth to grow tree fruit. But the care we take from harvest to packaging is every bit as important to our success. Today we're going to discuss hand washing. Washing your hands the right way is your single most important contribution toward preventing the spread of germs and disease. You're going to learn what pathogens are and how easily they can contaminate food and cause great harm to people. We'll show you examples during your workday when you need to take the time to wash. We'll teach you the best way, the expected way, to wash your hands and handle your gloves. Skills that will serve you here on the job and at home with your friends and family. Let's get started with a discussion about germs and how easily they travel. This is a pathogen. Pathogens are tiny living organisms. Foodborne pathogens can be bacteria, virus, mold, or algae. They spread very easily, usually by hand. I was pretty shocked to learn that the average working adult comes in contact with about 30 different objects every minute. And did you know there are 5,000 germs on your hands at any given time? Imagine the contamination this woman can spread if she's carrying a pathogen. Pathogens make people sick. How sick? On average, every year, 1 in every 6 people in America get sick from a foodborne pathogen. People most vulnerable to sickness include children, the elderly, and women who are pregnant. 128,000 of these people are hospitalized and 3,000 die every year. These slides show you 5 pathogens that are the most common and most harmful. They have some difficult names to pronounce, but they have one simple thing in common. They can be stopped here, in this packing house, when everyone takes the time to wash properly and stay germ-free as you handle our customers' food. Clean hands will also greatly reduce flu and cold cases spread by coworkers. Clean hands also protect people with severe food allergies who can become very ill if they come into contact with contaminated food. A moment ago, you saw how we humans touch about 30 objects in 1 minute. We can't actually show you the germs she may have spread on her walk to work, but we have something better. Artificial germs. This is a gel that mimics germs on our skin. Like real germs, you can't see them under normal light, but when we turn on this ultraviolet light, the phosphors in the gel become very visible. So pretend these are your hands, and they're dirty, like this dirty, and you don't wash them. You get up, put your things away, and leave to go back to work, like this. It's pretty clear, at least under this light, now would be a good time to wash your hands. So, let's wash our hands. First, wet them, then apply soap.
Happy birthday to you.
Just as you begin scrubbing, pick a song that lasts 20 seconds and play it in your head while you wash the fronts, the backs, your forearms, and the in-betweens. Cuticles usually need a little extra scrubbing. 2 renditions of Happy Birthday does it, or whatever you like. Take the time to completely wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Why 20 seconds? Because of the soap. The soap we use here has an antibacterial agent. For the soap to work, it needs to be in contact with those 5,000 germs for a full 20 seconds to kill them. Now rinse your hands well, and then dry them. Push your way out of the restroom door with your shoulder, knee, hip, or elbow, just not your hands. Great, now you're halfway done. There's still the journey back to your workstation. On the way, make sure you don't touch anything. Keep your hands ready for business. So So now you know what we say is the proper way to wash your hands. Let's put our effort to the test. Here's the nasty shot of the dirty hands before they were washed. And these are the same hands after our happy birthday washing. They're clearly ready for handling fruit. This is how many germs are left if you wash without soap. These fingers are not ready for work. And this is what's left if you wash your hands too quickly. See the germs left on the fingertips and in the cuticles? Really scrub those areas. The light demonstration really shows the superhighway of germs we want to keep out of our business here. And it's clear that 20 seconds of good scrubbing is how we keep foodborne pathogens out of our products. Let's talk about when you need to wash your hands. To begin with, it's a good idea to wash your hands throughout the day, even if they look clean. In any event, wash your hands after touching bare body parts other than clean hands or arms. And make sure and wash before and after meals or after preparing food. If you cough, sneeze, or use a tissue, it's time to wash your hands. And of course, always wash after using the restroom. Now, let's talk briefly about glove use. Whenever you use gloves, you've washed your hands first. Put clean gloves on clean hands. Think about how you use your gloves, how you grab them from the box, how you put them on, how you take them off, how you go about your business cleanly and safely. We've given you a lot of information about why you need to wash your hands and when. We've shown you some surprising statistics about germs and disease. Now let me ask you a couple questions. How long should you wash your hands? How many germs are on your hands at any given time? Do you believe you can reduce illness by washing your hands properly? Here's a final bonus question. Can you guess how many deaths can be prevented every year if everyone in the world washed their hands routinely? Our sunshine and abundance of water is at the heart of why so much of the best tree fruit in the world comes from Washington State. We're stewards of that fruit, and our job is to make sure we take great care of our customers because these people are your friends, your family, maybe even you. If sun and water is at the heart of great tree fruit, then clean hands must be at the heart of what thoughtful people do for others. Thanks.